Hello, viewers. Welcome to Unchained Perspectives. Today, we are having a powerful guest with us, and then he's a reverend. And so I'll let him introduce himself to you so that you would we'll start on the topic. Okay, so who do we have here?
Right. This is Reverend Patrick Ohene Forcing.
So, Reverend, you're welcome to Stanley Studios.
Right. Thank you.
And
sir.
so it's a pleasure to have you here today.
You're welcome.
But before we actually talk about the topic that we are going to discuss, I would like to put down a disclaimer so that the viewers know that what we are going to discuss here is our ideas and our own mental stuff. It's not going to be something that anybody is going to use for anything. Is his ideas. Whatever he's saying here is what he perceives or what he thinks. Okay, so everybody has a right to share their ideas or opinions concerning things. So today the topic is homo in the church. Homo in the church. But then we are not going to focus on the cultural homo, what we call homo, but then the effect of the homo, that is the aduma, where they are planting the maize or the millet, where there is a band of drums. Okay, now it is said that the homo is hooting of hunger. Okay, the guns are hooting hunger. Is their cultural is their custom that they do every year, and it lasts for 1 month and 2 days. Okay, if that is right. So for that 1 month, 2 days, there is a ban of drum, or there is no music that is supposed to be played, like loud music, not like maybe you are playing some cozy music in your room. No, very loud music is not supposed to be played, because it is said that it is a ritual that is being done for the planting of the maize, for the maize or the millet to grow faster, or to not actually distort the growth of the millet and the maize. So we are Christians, and there are a lot of religions in Ghana, and so we are in Accra. It only happens in Accra because Accra is where the Ghans dwell.
Right.
And so it doesn't happen outside Accra. So as Christians, Muslims, all sort of religions are in Accra. Now, how should they react towards this ban of drums or this noise making? How should they react towards it? Must they resist it, or must they accept it?
All right. Thank you so much. Right. So, a very interesting question. To start with, we are in Accra here. So, it is basically said to be the Gans festival, or their tradition they are trying to honor here.
Okay.
But the truth is, it is not only the Gans.
Okay.
When you go to where I come from, we have it. We call it Uhum.
Uhum.
So the idea of
Uhum in the Ashanti region, or
in the eastern region. Yes,
okay.
Yes.
So afasha, when they do it,
Yes.
you have is it a noise banning
Yes.
kind of
Yes.
afasha?
Yeah, and also yeah banding noise.
Okay.
Even fufu kra no.
You don't
Yeah.
hey fufu that hey, what if I love fufu because me hey.
So to talk with, it is done the whole Ghana, every tribe,
because I know in the Ashanti there is the Akwesi there.
Yes,
stuff.
Yes, and then before the Akwesi there are certain rituals like this, like the Gans are doing, like observing, being quiet, like having a silent moment in the society. There are certain rituals like that have been done before the Akwesi.
Oh, nice.
Right. And so it is not about the Gans, or it is not only done in Accra.
Okay.
Yes. When we go to where we come from, we do it. But okay, to address it, the church, the other religions, the homo and the church, Islam, other religions we are talking about, it is just the same thing.
Okay.
Yes, it is just the same thing, because so Osha abusuya crew and omo ana omo amamre wumu a omo ye, just like we the Christians, we get to a point we say we are celebrating Easter, and therefore we organize programs like that. You understand?
Yeah.
And that is ours. Just say yesu edu Christa yesu bewu enti ye hwe season na yadru mu no a ye something special. Ye sorry then now. So like the guys, they are living their life throughout the year, but when you get to this season, when you get to this point, that is where they want to honor their ancestors and things that has happened before. All right. And so for us, to me, I don't think we should resist it, because first and foremost, this is where we are. Other stuff. And this is their tradition. Okay. And so we don't need to resist it. We just need to align, because it may come to a point where we will also be doing something. They may not be comfortable, but it is because we are doing it. So they also just bear with us.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. But doesn't it conflict with our spiritual? Because the Ga Homo is a traditional kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Christians do not believe in traditional customs. They do not accept to the fact that you must do something for Nananum, and then you must pour libations and all those stuff. You know, Christians do not have that in their belief. So if there is a release or an instruction from traditional people, giving instruction that, hey, this is a time we are giving to our gods, our ancestors. You have to not play drums and stuff to prevent our maize and stuff. We want our maize to grow for our ancestors, and then to promote our culture and stuff. But then Christians do not believe in those other deities, but then in only Jesus Christ. And so how does that correlate with the church? Because the church doesn't believe in other religious stuff, or maybe traditional religion.
Okay.
So how does it correlate with it?
All right. So first and foremost, we have to understand that we are coming from a place. We are from families. And then where we are living, we as Ghanaians, we were here before the church.
Okay.
Ghana was Ghana before the church. Ghana was Ghana before my church, through Master House Chapel International, before Presbyterian. And this tradition we are talking about is something that defines us. Just like I said, in my hometown, we celebrate it. We have it. It defines us as an Unchained people. These are the Gans. This define them as Gans. Right? And say, me bankra hanen kramfo ya mamre mamu hunu say yen kramfo say ni si yenura yen nananom ema ebeduru ne na se me achimuni me nsumi nim say nananom ohum ye chechire mu kire say ni say ne bae enti ne yedi ohum a now we nya ade afei na ebeba ana we nya ade asore ne bae ansa nom de beba we ya ade a mu ye before asore beba na say especially with the church. Sometimes those of us that at least have read a little about church history, and the history about these guys, if you look at them carefully, they have what they call priests, like those people they call the Wulomos. Yes, okay. They are priests like we the church. We have priests, we have prophet. Okay. That is their priest. It is a yen as a sorry no na abia sometimes maybe some, or let me not say yes, some, let me use some of the church and the church leaders yen na abia ya corrupt bibia ma na yesa ya bosomosom but uko mumu a say na nanom no enkranfo mpanimfo na ekire wade na se a not necessarily ya bosomosom nti but senia Israel omo kire so omo no ye Israel asefo. And I will check you on my free de bedu Ghana hanwa. Omo ti asese omo ye Israel for. Enti omo mu omo mpanimfo no mu pa na bebe omo wati asese say na celebrate Passover no. This is their Passover.
Oh, okay.
And so if that is the case, then it has nothing different with the church.
Okay.
It is almost the same thing, just that in a different way.
Okay.
right? Like it happened in the Bible. When Yankopon catch and go for Yomuko Jericho, or say Obianka Nanontum. I think I way no crown and say, I saw an in perspective no say, Kaye can shut down the young one, who be that. See your Bible no dia.
Okay.
And Kebiasi pain.
Okay.
Right. And he say, and then ye and not baby ye free, ye defining ye as Ghana for as in crime for. Now yes, you say that you're not much shiny the 2 honor. And to say yeah, and now I don't think the church will have problem with that. Yes. Okay. Because yeah, celebrity Passover. Now you're timing as a boson some. Now saying an some would bread tea or history no. Now we share this first idea of muye. We share any entiasia or momo day and one. You realize maybe yeah moment I thought that be a lucky understanding was animal being. All right. Sababu mo dia no ma anye dede. Na answer she amanya me an stop so be nyame. Ama so for an stop so be so for. They kept on growing. Na the omo ye no kra ma mo so aba. I don't think there is problem with this thing. Yes.
Okay. But then senior omo abandon no. Won say nka. Yemfa ne say omo no moody ye di Christmas ah.
Yeah.
Yem money affect undi Christmas ah say emfa obian ye ma wo ye mba ofie say da bi menye say but then omo de no affect obia say omo ye omo afa share whether wo kan omo ho wo nkan omo ho their banning of drums affect you.
Okay. Right. So it is sunny I will go hand down with you now call any if you run a catch say me fear no me person dey church no me down. Me fear no mo sabi opera ngura and shin wo me fear afa kwa bontin kwhye. Okay. Two things. O fele say adan no be church odan no ho a enye me mpe
menje.
Ana say wo be shibola no fie wa. Simple as that. Any enye kura. Now, we your omo asase. Aha no omote. Most and sorry ani ade ya ban bibiri no o se be ye ne be dodo na ye fi ba bi ne ya de aba enti se ususu se omo kire se omo de omo mo de no hye wo de so na se won fele a aha no mo no aye kan yi de asase ne omo de a
okay
enti ni da se bia wo betam wo asore na wo de akwa kugina ensam mo de eastern region ti no se omo ya afache ni wi a na watam wo asore ne de aba simple.
But Nancy Emuno, Omoma banning. Now, a sorry be wa ye de ye say na omwenya nkasa be like I say ye de boys no echo or some common cofa omunko sizi omudran because ye cast on Monday enyum to ne you know mo dear almost say omundi so. Inti no omo de na oma sorry for no mo bonyum any bo se manyame. Ena asrafo yi omo di nkranfo na chi omo ne nam omo jejeje instrument yi omo bowura ho se ne omo kwaje na me sure say you say yi like this fight or occasions omo keka kebina min kebisa sa na ye hu de ko wie but then osha the omo ye no is it right say because omo no say omo ye omo sorry they are doing their church onu no enshare anase on fa mra bia meto mu so na mo ena asase ne so onu ne toy so what I say on oti ho no enya wo na wo hwe no ana bibi sebio enya wo na woto eduane ma no edi so what I say but onu ana ye ne bibia e de hwe ne ho na oti ho na wo se wo ba be hye mra aman for bosome baako ene nam yenu de omo hwa ene de omo ntimi nye nti omo de omo se omo start so omo bonyum na omo bonyum na ayi nkranfo mpenifo ni bi ebowura ho so omo koje omo instruments because yes say wo bonyum no na e ba unioma na wo de bonyum ni be sizi nti be sizi ni na nti omo ko so omo ko sizi na yes edom no start yes omo ye wo hwa asem we ye si ye no eye hwanya mfomso asori no na edibem ana say we nkranfo no na edibem.
Okay, medase na mefa kwanya we so na yada ye papa eye gama chance.
Okay.
You know this problem e sha say nyame. But this year me hu be different.
Nice one.
And he say mostly no say ba be koso a aya na dodo na akra po yini omutimi shafa no na yenim yeah say into be ko na bi mu bo ne ade but this time I me say omo notify in term I within April mu ho na obeye
but mami ntwa no this idea I'm sure say ohene no mo fa no me share them ni din but he is very very learned.
Yes,
I've seen him attend some functions in Yama. He's very a respectful man, very stout, very good. Like me huna, very very solid man. You know, I believe say there is a vision in him. And
sure.
When he came, he has changed a lot of things.
Yes,
he has changed a lot of
so once and say sign or the buy most churches no aware in terms say you be no this time around. Now to come to your question. As to say, I saw in a year from so and I say boys. One who say, if you be a baboni, and untina, Missus say, send your papa no, a D can bab on Tintin Bay press conference, be addresses, say, time we say a bear, because I'm ready say, send a bear will be any down because, and I'm say if you be a baboni muntino, I could have you feel no more, or no, or per quine, I didn't in someone that. And is a unyatia. I think last year na almost share na me wo site bi na almost year juma. And I will be the Bluetooth TV. I say in motor so I would know. I want na boys in about I do my or tell me on another call.
Wow.
And ye na no empany phone or him phone as man
or nipa ma
Dabi but collabone wo fi ni bi no ehunu say ya chef na ono betimi anya opportunity do de be fa no enti enam say sankra no unti na mpanimfo ne hemfo ye nana no edi kan ba abontentem be notify public ne sane be ya ye ne be da ho. Now come to the church and I don't know bible no mu no man ne kasa no say me ya kwala no na me ye me ne mate sa kwala na me benyi ye no afi me ye ne mate sa panyi etoda ye ninti ase a ema yetumi ye nneema bi ba se wo benya nti ase a won so no ade a me ye ade a ye me those days no makaseti apen papa yes sani ana wo kan ade nti no obenya me so mo ebebe ma obenya me so ma dabi but se wo beti ase a abrabo no aye bo ne nya me so ma kwantu wo beti nneema na se ya wo hunu se no ade bi wono ma ntokwa bi wo wa nya ntokwa mpu anka ade beko se wo momu na wonya nti ase now am pasa wo na wotinkra asase no toy wa na wo hwe wo ho ebia wo instrumentalist ne asole light wa na wo tua wa de nanso amamre ya amamre sani amekan no etoda de ya na di problem ne ba ne se eya mikrom achim ana ya ebia anka nya hwe ye bedi so bama ba bedu nkran ha na ye nkranfo no de nkranfo no kro mu due bododo ohun ensa adwen no se ye nya sa adwen no a de omo fe no peaceful coexistence ne ye nya ete se ye ti ase se especially yen asole no ye pray asomdwe ye kan asomdwe ne ade etoda ese se enema we ye ti ase ye mansam we nya be ye problem ma yen na me ye ntokwa sabiu ye montwene na ye use machines a yetimi ya asore pepepe.
Okay.
Those days na ye ya asore wa basi kuka ase no na ntwene ne ade ni ho. But those days no kwa na honhom ne ye adwuma. Those of us are ye nimu sa ade no ensu oto na ye gina ensu no mu no that time honhom na ye so no na esane no sa me ka no kura ne with instrument ne ade no kwa ne ye hwan ye din aso den dodo no a me ka no kura che pa those days kuka ase mpa ibo no oh so koduro no ye mu pagya anwom a twene ni ho machine ni ho hwe ni ho bibi akoso ama nyame honhom ne sane pepepe entinya first time ebe ba se obi be ya so de emfa ne se ye ya sorry na bibi anu ya ma light out and I said sin yedudum kan na for a whole 1 week kan ya ni ho a eno no ye be ka se ye hwan ya ye nya sorry.
Okay,
so what and so if we think about all these things na se ye be ya sorry ya and say hwe dia I don't think we should have problem with these people. We should just understand.
So
now
we should just coexist with them. Because one month
na etwam.
Okay.
What I say? 1 month in this year, ubebo ntwene ne ade a. But ade ba akokra na say hwe no ye Christopher no titiri no. I thought that I want to say senia ya fa Christo no ene enema e fa yen som no. Thought that okay na kwa bibia ho. Obeka se na sofo na wo kasa sa yes ah. Eto da dede no cry too much.
Omo ye dede.
Dede no eto da too much. Oh yes.
Dede na e fa hinsen na.
Omo say aya eto da ne ma ne bi wo no mo a. Enye da bia na nyame pe ni dede de sa o. And so ko Bible mu a, o say in the cool of the day, ana nyame ba besra adam.
Yeah.
Cool na praises in course na hwe in course by cool no. And I thought that me da bia me catch asafo no say do time we now we Christo ni papa. I say we need because this is the time I wait me nya quiet time. We wait me I am good meditation abon pa yesua nyame asema ate nyame na bi I thought that de bebre no nyame kasa kura yente.
Hey.
Yente oh no kra because logically ye teacher say see ya me no me no ye kasa yi na say ye kasa no wo so na so bi won chen na wo frɛ wo a won say me de na mo ka bi a nti no de ne na efi he ba no bia na ne mpo ka asem papa bi a kire wo ba because me de nti no nti eto da mpo a anke du time bi say ye Christopher no me hu ni say ka bua ye mpo
bua ye
yes nti nka we nya ade a say eye ntokwa but pe yen your coach no you see be one friend apologetics defending your faith and I'm say you person you defending your faith you defending the area you ntino e to da you ntimi nya botre nwe asem no ho yi at all cost you person you defending say eye but nani na e to da nani na ya eye ne sa
okay now yen fenko development NBA now na yenim say ye nananom ye beto ye sebio ye say ye nananom no mosum abosumsum sana Kristo sum ebae now abosumsum ne enioma na omo kan ye no sebio ye say abosumsum enkwase ye say sa na ye beto ye omo kan ye now ye say abosumsum amma ye ntimi ehu nimdie ene impuntu so how style ben ena sa enioma we edin puntu ebeba omani in a sense
like homo ya ye di ni
a fashion how ne betimi de impuntu what are the ways that this cultural stuff now when said there were cultural activities be wo ho back in the days no more ye na but no more dream say it was fair enough there was still cultural practices be more ye now that some have abolished it. Some like I don't know whether still omuye dipoa.
Right. Yeah.
They depot right.
They do it.
They have their meaning for doing that depot right.
Sure.
Right. And then they said that the reason why they do that. Now, female genital mutilation.
Good.
Where omukate obano ebano ewonase.
Yeah.
Na omu twa saade na omu se emma oba no emmo se dwaman se den now back in the days no na sa ne oma ni nyina moye but enibie eba ye no na yete ase se yi sa ne oma ni nyina no na emma ye nkoso emma ye nye exposed economically developmental ye hwehwe indeed how that's way this cultural activity banning of drum what impact ne ma or minor when it comes to economic and development because unkwa bruche emayenka said there is a minim say obi akwa bruche I say because of obi some culture being there is a season of transactions and dealings or you have to obi run a club and then you tell him because of oye way you Unchained. Let's move from there even the church in the Western country, Okowa, Obi ran a big time club, Obi ran a big time company, music, they do all those things. And also, if it happens there, how will it affect the growth of the country economically and then development wise?
All right. Okay. I had no money na ama church no I see any more grounds I dey be defend here ho yi kire se dia wo kan se metiase a ahun se abrabo no aye bo no pani sunsum enema si ansa na besi ho na enti se yen ya be before me pese far from that perspective ya be before this is our region this is our area ya de amayen say yentena good na empanyin say se wura fi ukrom he echi ya obayira wa adwabo ase now aya na toda ya de ho compare western world no on how omoyomo niam ne how ayeye niam ba panin say wo behwe a sa western world fo ya ye kan mo asem ene ya ye kasa yi won say ti say dipo wo kan cultures ni bi ni amamno ni fashion ni bi ayeye wa ha ye ene wo de ko internet na check na hwe wo be hu broni a wo si fonton from anim wo bo fonton from ateka fonton from so de inform what I say enti atoda 1 month no affected development wo kwan bi aso development affect no eye de yenim and say nananom no those days no so mo sha fashion say ya no omo dina bre ebusa de ye ka no omo kọ abusa e de ma ye nananom baby ayemfa busumi adwuma obi beye na honom na no omo gyesa ne mani nyina sunsum e bom paye na mo sere e de ma abusua no se emedium achi na problem ni nyina ni de ekofa we nyina ba ya ne ye other religions no e ba mu bi no chese de ye kan na wo ka se ya mo si we hu hia development ne ba ni bie ba ni ade ade ani bie a ba no aye kan dodo no a ye religion ahodo no e ba mu bi no a ye Christopher ye ka ho e na aba ma o se because o sha se ye si abosomsom ye nkwasasem e ye hwan na ka kire o
ye the te
e wo he
me de sana mete
e wo mo babru no
yeah
what I say e wo babru no na e twene o se abosomsom e ye nkwasasem apart from that no na obi ankan
okay
what I say entu be hunu say other religions na baba keka ho eno na nyema bia na ye nananom ye empo ana se ne awoka so no mo se eboa wo mo no na mpa na eboa wo mo no ebe ma ye se o aye se me mababa ye Kristo ni me baba ye kramoni me ya Christian ni e na kramoni Kristo ni ye se ni ye gidi ye nyi we se ni enti no saa da nananom de no mo ye no enye now de akwa ye no ye ku dwafo adi dwa so what I say na etoda ha na ya na mani asore no ewo a little problem kakra ene ni say ye momu na etoda ye ta atake other ones no dan so mo baba ye pese ye gise ye de ani nti obi a de ne nye but etoda ye na nanu ade ya omo ye me hunu da say ewe pa enti affected development kese emfa mame if we say abrofo no a ye ka o masem ni so omo nya ni adade no sabiu empanyin so obi fe ne nyankopon no obi nya den obi ni ho enti de o ye na no kwasem a ewo mu ni se omo niam a omo ye no e bia yan kwa ye tia ntimi nye but wono ya won fa ma meto te se ne ya die ya ni pete mu a ma obi a hu sese no so what ya say omo beba be ye nyina awie me pache wo yan hwe inventions ahodo a ekoso obroni na wo ye no owo de tai na chi
okay
emre bi asembisi Ghana company bi me modin na wo western region omo ya mines ho adwuma na emre bi omo machine ba ko se machine omo koto no South Africa machine say no omo fa engineers omo be fa nyina omo antimi an e ko Australia ko fa obi bai wantumi anye ana omo eye so no broni a oye omo ye machine no omo ko fa broni ba ko bai tom bai na omo di ni ruwa warehouse no omo chen so obi a Ghana fo na wo no obi MP na enka ono nko
okay
Ghana ni ba ko ono wada nti omo mpi no aye totopun no wante oso da hono mo a de hu ya ni se onini kase pa like python papa no a omo ko fa no broni no obai no wada ni python na wafro machine na owura machine no mu a na ona mu a de ho wo so sei owura mu a no pi no san da ni nipa ano ano no gina hono ma ofro machine no boss tanyonyonyonyo na ajeso na me pa che wo we se ye ka se ye na na mu die ye primitive enti no emfa so bia ni so a we nkade na chen ba sa broni no ba bia onya sa atumi a wode be ye kwa me kan kire wo enti toda ma ye nye no ma enko ye te se ye ade bia enye ana ye kwa abrochira omo nya ne sa da bi abrochira no omo nya ne sa ene ya ye te hayi ade enti na nko mo pre ye continent ye wo so wa onim ne ye koso sisi
yeah
se de ye nya ade enti no na no ni ha na mo se ye na tumfo omo de ye ne ma bia ye den enye o ede no mbefa koy what I say enje to da ya wo say ya kan si ya na ababa ya say abe no kure ampa adwuma nkoso ne ade ya pa abo ne ade mesre why adwuma 11 months wa anye yi bosome ba ko pe no na ebe ma waye yi anan na ebe ma waye yi
question we dey
what I say enti